Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are doing this. I cannot believe we're doing this. Something I never thought would happen. But first, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Wolfston of Champions, where we do everything Marvel Champions. Deck lists, unboxing, gameplay, news, reviews, anything, you'll find it here. Tips, beginner tips, Marvel Champions, you'll find it here. Today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we got the big one. Marvel Champions, the card game, Sinister Motives expansion. This thing was so difficult to get and track down. I lost hope. I completely lost hope. I'm not gonna lie to you until the opportunity came and I took it. So we got it. And we are gonna be doing an unboxing of the Marvel Champions Sinister Motives. I am so excited for this because this is one of the most popular, one of the most best, awesome, exciting expansions in Marvel Champions. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe because we have a ton of Marvel Champions content. Come to the channel and subscribe. And if you're a returning player or a returning viewer, welcome back to the Wolfston of Champions. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it's got a little bit of damage here on the box, but it's still in the shrink. And we're gonna crack this open. I'm a little nervous because I did buy this off of Amazon, so hopefully you know, everything's in it and it hasn't been rewrapped. But I mean, it's Marvel Champions, right? People don't do that with Marvel Champions. Fantasy Flight Games, new Marvel Champions. It's got a whole barcode and everything there, so here we go. Looks like it's all here. Right? A little nervous. Where's oh, there's Ghost Spider. About to say, where's the guys? Where's the cards at? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this box out of here. But this box is so awesome. Oh my goodness, I should have read this first. Look at this. I'm so excited, man. I just man. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. Sorry, I need to take it in, you know what I'm saying? Let me have this moment here. Marvel Champions, the card game, Sinister Motives. This is our day, gentlemen. The day the Sinister Six reigns supreme. Dr. Octopus. This giant-sized 265 card expansion sends you and your friends through a grueling gauntlet, battling a host of 10 iconic villains as you attempt to save the citizens of New York City. Sinister Motives features 5 all-new, interconnected scenarios, forging a legacy of fame and infamy that will challenge even the most skilled heroes. With so many evildoers rallied against you, can you survive their sinister motives? You get Sandman, Dr. Octopus, Venom, and Mysterio here. Oh my gosh. You get Miles Morales and Ghost Spider here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get this party started. What is this? Mutant Insurgents. Okay, new game, or a game they have. And then something here. I've never seen this before. New era of superhero fiction has arrived. All right. Cool. Thanks. Oh my goodness. This is the game. Expansion design and develop. Michael Boggs, thank you. Caleb Grace, thank you. MJ Newman, thank you. And Molly, thank you. Let's... Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. These are the scenarios, the campaign log, Sinister Motives. Use your heads, my friends. Alone, each of us almost beat them. So together, we can... How can we fail? Craven the Hunter. Wow. Featured keywords. Keywords new to this expansion. Requirement resource is going to be new. Amplify victory. Display villainous. Team up. Identity cards, components, set symbols, some of the shield tech upgrades, prohibited cards, Venom Eddie Brock, Symbiote Suit. While playing the Sinister Motives campaign, players cannot include the following cards in their player deck unless a campaign rule states otherwise. Osborne Tech, Sinister Assault. Okay, so that's for the campaign there. Here we have the Scenario 1, Sandman. Scenario 2, Venom. Scenario 3, Mysterio, the Sinister 6 scenario number 4, and Scenario 5, Venom Goblin. Okay. There is Miles Morales working with S.H.I.E.L.D., the director, and can I use cards from Spider-Man Miles Morales set when I play Spider-Man Peter Parker and vice versa? No. Cards related to an identity card, obligation cards, nemesis cards may use it. Who is that? Okay. Spider-Man Justice, Spider-Man Protection, or Spider-Woman Protection, and this is the campaign log here. All right, so I still yet to do my first campaign, ladies and gentlemen, so bear with me. Actually, let's go ahead and do Ghost Spider first, and we'll save Miles Morales. Gonna go ahead and crack this open here. That is a fresh pack of cards, ladies and gentlemen. If I have ever smelt a fresh pack of cards. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Oh man, I'm so stoked and so excited for this. Okay, let's jump in here. This is going to be a long one. So we get Ghost Spider. She's got 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 defense. Alter Ego, Gwen Stacy here, civilian action, choose either shuffle ticket to the multiverse from your discard pile into your deck, or ready George Stacy. Dizzying reflexes, response after you resolve an interrupt, or response ability on an event ready Ghost Spider, limit once per turn. Ghost Kick here, we get 3 copies of Ghost Kick here. Super cool. After Ghost Spider uses a basic power, deal 6 damage to an enemy, max 1 per basic power use. Okay. After Ghost Spider uses a basic power, deal 6 damage. So she's going to go ahead and thwart 1 and then... Yeah, so you can thwart for 1 and then do 6 damage, or you can attack for 2 and use this. Cool. Parental Guidance. You get 1 copy, 1 event here. You get Phantom Flips. 3 copies of Phantom Flips here. It's a hero response thwart. After Ghost Spider uses the basic power, remove 5 threat from a scheme. Max 1 per basic power use. Life is most in focus when the world is upside down. Such a Ghost Spider thing to say. I don't know how to pronounce this word. I'm going to be honest with you. Peroiret and Punch. Okay. Hero Interrupt. When a card is revealed from the encounter deck, deal 1 damage to the villain equal to one more than the number of boost icons on that card. Cancel that card's when effect revealed. Okay, I like that. So if it's a 4, you deal 5 boost icons on there, or 5 damage. Web Binding here. Superpower, requirement of the mental resource. Hero Interrupt, when an enemy would activate, cancel that activation. If a minion activates, was canceled. This way, deal 4 damage to that minion. Pretty cool. Just to shut down that minion and just pretty much See ya, minion. You don't want to be ya. Okay, George Stacy here. It's a 1-cost support. Persona events attached to George Stacy may be played as if they were in your hand. Action: exhaust George Stacy. Attach 1 event from your hand face down here. Max of 3 of those. You get Ticket to the Multiverse, 3-cost event here. Action: remove Ticket to the Multiverse from the game. Discard your hand, shuffle your discard pile into your deck, draw up to your hand size, and ready each Ghost Spider card you control. That's crazy. This also costs for this generates 2 wild resources. You get 2 copies here of Web Bracelet. After you resolve an interrupt or response ability on an event, exhaust Web Bracelet, draw 1 card. These should come in handy. All right, that is going to be all of the hero cards of Gwen Stacy there. We get 1 copy of Silk. Awesome. Web Warrior. I'm so excited to just build my Web Warrior collection now that I have Sinister Motives, Spider-Ham. I also have SPDR. I got, I think there's some Web Warrior cards in, if I'm not mistaken, in Ironheart or in, I think it might have been Nova, but regardless, I'm excited for all these cards that I got. Oh my goodness. Response: after you play Silk from your hand, if you control another Web Warrior card, search the encounter deck for a Treachery and discard it. You get 1 copy of Spider-Man here, Miles Morales. Web Warrior response: after you play Spider-Man from your hand, stun and confuse an enemy if you control at least 3 Web Warrior cards. Spider-Man UK, Billy Braddock. 3 cost, 5 health. When Spider-Man UK defends against an attack, deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to the number of Web Warrior cards you control. Wow. 3 copies of Bait and Switch. It's a hero action. The villain attacks you, remove 4 threat from the main scheme. 3 copies of Jump Flip. This is a new card, never seen this. 1 cost event, Hero Interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that damage. If you paid for this card using an energy resource, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Pretty good. Return the Favor. Hero action, attack, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a Treachery. Reveal that Treachery, deal 5 damage to the villain. Nice, it costs 0. What doesn't kill me? Let's go. Check it out. Requirement, physical. You get 3 copies of this, 2-cost event. While paying for this card, spend the listed resources. Hero action, heal 2 damage from your hero. Ready your hero. Let me say that again. Heal 2 damage from your hero. Ready your hero. Awesome. We get Mr. Spider-Man Hobie Brown. 3 cost ally, 2 thwart, 1 attack, 3 health. Play only if you control a Web Warrior card. Interrupt: when Spider-Man leaves play, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Deal damage to a villain equal to the number of boost icons discarded this way. Nice. We get 2 cost event Across the Spider-Verse. Max 1 per deck. Exhaust a Web Warrior card you control. Search your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally and put it into play. Then choose a player. That player may spend 3 resources of any type to repeat this ability. What? Search your discard pile for a Web Warrior. So I'll get Hobie. Put it into play. Then choose a player. I'll choose myself. That player may spend 3 resources of any type to repeat this ability. Oh my gosh, you just get 2 free cards, 2 allies. Young Love, it's a team up. Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales. Heal 3 damage each from Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales. Energy, Genius, and Strength. And then we get the awesome Web of Life and Destiny. This card here is super cool because it ignores the card's resource cost if your identity has the Web Warrior trait. Response: after a Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. That player draws 1 card. Crazy. You get 3 upgrades here called Plan B. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Exhaust Plan B and discard 1 random card from your hand. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Kind of cool because this is like, you know, you just, okay, I just need to do 2 damage. So boom, discard a card, exhaust this, and discard 1 random card from your hand. You don't discard this, you discard 1 random card from your hand and just do a poke of 2 damage. Here is Gwen Stacy's obligation, Worried Father. We get regenerative research, the lizard, experimental injection, and in cold blood as her Ghost Spider Nemesis cards. I am so hyped to play this. I'm so hyped to everything with with Ghost Spider and the Sinister Motives. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Spider-Man now. Here we have Spider-Man Miles Morales. I have been waiting so long since I started playing Marvel Champions to get my hands on this here and to play this. The most crazy thing about it is my wife and I, when we were doing Christmas shopping this last Christmas, we were in a Barnes & Noble. Hold on there. Miles Morales pack. Fresh out the wrap there. Now that's a pack. Now that is a pack, ladies and gentlemen. Back to story time. When we were Christmas shopping for my family and her family, we went to a Barnes & Noble, and I didn't start playing Marvel Champions yet, but my wife was like, oh look, what is this? It's a game. It's the game you play, because we would play Marvel Legendaries. Marvel Legendaries is another Marvel card deck building game from a long time ago. And she's like, look, it's the game you play. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not. This is, because I only have the core box for that. And she was like, you sure? Look at it. And I picked it up and I looked at, oh, this is another card game called Marvel Champions. Came out in like 2019, if I'm not mistaken. It's a newer version of the one we have at home. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, okay. So I looked at it, and it was Sinister Motives. I know very, very, very clear, and I remember very perfectly that it was Sinister Motives. In Barnes & Noble, I was holding it in my hands, and that moment right there, I did not know what I was holding. And I put it back. We went to go buy the books that we were there to buy as gifts for Christmas. A couple months go by, and that thought was lingering in my mind of Marvel Champions. I Googled it, saw a video of Marvel Champions, and I'm like, oh, this is not like the game I play. This is an actual, you build a deck, you play the game, kind of like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, but you don't need an opponent. You are the opponent. The villains are the opponents. And I'm like, there's crazy amount of expansions. Wait, what? And the more I got into it, I bought the core box, I watched a bunch of videos, watched buyer's guides, and I just started doing it. I said, you know, I'm gonna make a YouTube video. Like a month and a half goes by, and as I'm buying more product, and I see, and I find my way to, I don't know where, but it said Sinister Motives, out of print. I was holding it past Christmas, December, in a Barnes & Noble, and I did not know what I was holding. And now we have it, and I thought I'd never get it because out of prints are just like insanely, and I'm like, looking at eBay and Amazon and all this other crazy stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna spend $300. We got so blessed with this Amazon purchase. But you're not here for story time, you're here for unboxing. I just thought I'd share that because it was very emotional and very like kind of, you know, and Spider-Man is very emotional, kind of, so I just love Spider-Man. So Spider-Man here, Miles Morales. He is a champion web warrior. Oh my gosh, I own him. This is crazy. It's a 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 defense. Venom Blast. Special, deal 2 damage to an enemy, stun that enemy. Got another special here. Spider camouflage special, give Spider-Man a tough status and confused an enemy. That's insane. 5 hand size and 9 hit points. Miles Morales here, recovery for 4. Civilian response: after you change to this form, shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from your discard pile into your deck. Once you've leaped from skyscrapers and fought off bad guys, everything else is a chore. Let me know in the comments if you have Sinister Motives and just how awesome this is. Okay, Arachnobatic. You get 2 copies of Arachnobatic here. It's hero action, deal 2 damage to an enemy. If the enemy has a stun status card, deal 3 additional damage to it. If that enemy has a confused status, deal 3 additional damage to it. So if he's stunned and confused, you do 6 extra damage, and it costs 1. So potentially 6, 7, 8 damage for the cost of 1. You get 2 copies here of Double Life, max 1 per round. Change your form. If you paid for this card using a physical resource, ready your identity. I'm gonna have so much fun playing this here. I already know it. Swing In. Hero action, remove 4 threat from a scheme. If you paid for this card using a mental resource, resolve Spider-Man's spider camouflage ability. Okay, so that's how this works here, but you got to make sure that you use a mental resource to activate those triggers. Here is 3 copies of Web Shots. I'm sure this is going to be similar and do the same thing. 2 cost event, attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card using a energy resource, resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast ability. Genki Lee, 1 cost, 2 cost support. Jefferson Davis, 2 cost support. Persona, exhaust Genki, draw 1 card. If you are in hero form, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Draw 1 card. If you are in hero form, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. So this is good if you're in alter ego, but regardless, you can still draw a card. Jefferson, alter ego, exhaust Jefferson, remove 1 threat from the scheme with the least amount of threat. Okay, interesting card. 2 costs and just remove 1 threat with the least amount of scheme. Kind of weird. We get 1 cost upgrade here, Power Within. After your hero uses a basic power, discard Power Within, resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast. Here we have defensive mechanism. After your hero uses a basic power, discard defensive mechanism, resolve Spider-Man's spider camouflage ability. You discard those. Here are your web shooters. We all know what these do. It comes in with 3 web counters. Exhaust web shooter, remove 1 web counter from it, generate a wild resource. Monica Chang is a card we get here. In his precon, it's a shield, 3 cost, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 hit points. Response: after Monica Chang enters play, search your deck, hand, and discard pile for a copy of Surveillance Team support. Put it into play. Place 1 Snoop counter on it for each Snoop. Place 1 Snoop counter on each Surveillance Team you control. Pretty good if you have like 3 copies on the board, and this gets you 1 more there. Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, Justice, Shield, and Web Warrior. 3 costs, 2 attack, 1 thwart, 3 HP. Reduce the cost to play Spider-Woman by 1 for each confused enemy in play. That's pretty good. If you have 3 confused enemies, she comes in for free. Homeland Intervention. Here we have Shield Tactic, Exhaust, up to 3 shield cards you control. Choose a scheme, remove 2 threat from that scheme for each card exhausted this way. So 2, 4, 6 potentially for 0, just exhausting those shield cards. Pretty good card there. Global logistics here, shield tactic, exhaust 1 shield card you control. Look at the top 4 cards of a player's deck or the encounter deck. Discard any number of those and put the other on the others on top or bottom of the deck in any order. This card here is really good. You get field agents, justice, 1 cost support. Persona uses 3 backup counters. Hero interrupt, when a shield ally would take any amount of consequential damage, exhaust field agent, remove 1 backup counter from it, prevent that damage. That's really good for like shield cards. I have the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. deck, expansion, and there's just so many good cards in there for like Nick Fury and Maria Hill. Surveillance team here, this is the one you get with Monica Chang. Speaking about S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, we got Agent 13 here. This is a card, I needed this card for my deck. I made a super cool, crazy Captain Marvel. It's called, it's a Captain Marvel deck, but it revolves around playing Carol Danvers because she's got the shield trait, and using her commander ability to have 7 cards each time you start your turn because you draw an extra card, and her hand size is 6. But I called it Commander Shield Danvers, and it just, that deck is broken crazy good. I'm so proud of it, and if you want to check it out, will be linked at the end of this video or somewhere around here. Agent 13, 4 cost ally, 2 thwart, 1 attack. Shield Spy, 4 health. Response, after Agent 13 attacks or thwarts, choose a shield support, ready that support. Crazy good because you can attack, you can thwart, you can ready command team support card, unexhaust or exhausted to unexhaust Agent Shield, attack Agent Shield, thwart again, unexhaust support, command support, unexhaust Agent 13, attack, unexhaust, attack. I was just waiting for this card. Crazy. I don't know if anyone's thought about that, but there you go. You get 1 copy of Dum Dum Dugan. This guy is insane. You play him. When you use one of your basic powers, you can exhaust 3 shield cards, and you add that much. For each shield card you exhausted, you add +1 to that power you use. Crazy. 1 copy of Ghost Spider, 3 cost, 3 health, 1 thwart, 2 attack. Interrupt, when Ghost Spider leaves play, search your deck for an identity-specific event and add it to your hand. Pretty good. We get Peter Parker, Spider-Man here, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health, 3 cost. Requirement, while paying for this card, spend the list of resources. After Spider-Man attacks or thwarts, choose another Web Warrior character, ready that character. Pretty crazy because you can ready your Miles Morales or anybody else that's a Spider-Man character. Young Love, heal 3 damage each from Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales. Your 3 double resource cards, Strength, Genius, and Energy. And then we get another crazy card that I was waiting for to get for my shield deck. It is Government Liaison. This card is insane. Exhaust Government Liaison, play a shield card from your hand, reducing its resource cost by 1. It's a hero action, but you don't have to be a shield character to do it. You just have to be in hero action to do it. Crazy. It's like team exercise build. It's like team building exercise, but for shield cards. You get a Sky Destroyer. After you place shield card, exhaust Sky Destroyer, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Keeping Secrets, we get Tracking Prey, we get the Prowler, Razor Claws, and Slice and Dice. That is going to be his hero-specific Spider-Man Nemesis. And we'll go into much more detail about that when we get our Shadows of Past guard. That is the precon for Miles Morales. Oh my gosh, that is the precon for Ghost Spider. Oh man, I'm so excited. Like, I haven't even got into the villains yet, so let's go ahead and take a water break. And open another pack here. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Sinister 6, Sinister 6. These are both the Sinister 6, 9, and then 10. Oh, here we go. So Sandman, this, and then Guerrilla Tactics is probably, okay, so this is probably how it goes. So we're gonna go ahead and open Sandman first. Here we go, here we go. That's a good pack. That is a good, smelling fresh packaroo, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is going to be the first villain here. We get Sandman, Sandman, and Sandman. I'm probably going to try to power through these because these are the villains here. Sandman villain, stage 1, 2, and 3, and he's a criminal. Force interrupt. When Sandman attacks you, that attack deals indirect damage. If your identity takes any amount of damage from that attack, resolve the Surging Sands ability on city streets. Hapless pedestrians. This is the city streets here. Environment, hapless pedestrians. We get sand forms, right? Let's see if I can fit this all here. Pretty sure I can. We get 4 copies of the Sand Cologne. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun to play. 2 side schemes of Dirt Trap. Tidal Sand. Sand Slide. Sandstorm. 2 Sand Smashes there. That is going to be the Sandman scenario cards. Don't worry, I'll do a complete playthrough and setup on how to do Sandman and play Sandman. One of my ideas and struggles. One of my struggles, right? Let's go and say that. One of my struggles is one of my struggles from the beginning was learning how to play the game and having no actual general rule or guidance to playing the game besides YouTube videos. And even then, like, I just watched gameplay videos and I was like, oh, okay, this gameplay is doing that and this gameplay is doing that. But how do I set that up? How do I do it? I'm more of like a hands-on kind of guy and not like a watching or reading kind of guy. So it was a little difficult to learn how to play the game. But once I picked it up, I was like, okay, I got this. Still have a little bit of trouble with stuff like the environments and stuff. But for the most part, we figured it out. But one of my struggles was learning even how to set up the villain. Like, what do I do? What does all this setup mean? And how do I interact with the environments and stuff until I really dug deep and got into it. But let me know in the comments if that was one of your struggles learning to play the game and just the wording too. Some of them is pretty tough. So this character enters play with toughness status card, and we get Venom. We get Venom as a villain. This is so crazy. Vengeance. Force response after you attack and damage Venom with a card you control. Place 1 face down boost card on your identity. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And it's not even once per turn or once per round. Here is the main scheme here. Leave us alone. It's going to put that up a little bit more. We get the environment bell tower. We get now we're angry. Guard the bell tower side scheme. Lashing out side scheme. Toe and nail side scheme. 2 treachery of bidding retort, and 2 treachery of for whom the bell tolls. Awesome. I cannot wait to play this. Like I mentioned, I'm going to have a whole playthrough of me playing Venom coming later to the channel. Probably a little bit later, because I still have a lot more that I got to film and a lot more heroes that I got to open. But definitely going to be playing this off camera, and once it's nice and crispy and ready for you guys, I will definitely upload that for you, okay? So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that content. Here we have another scenario. This scenario is going to be the one and only Mysterio. So we got Mysterio here, stage 1, 2, and 3. I'll read off Mysterio's first stage here. Seeds of Fear. Force response. After you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card in your discard pile if it has the illusion trait. Here we have Maze of Mirrors. We have Edge of Reality. Humongous Hallucination. Masterful Mirage. We get Shifting Apparition. We get 4 copies of Shifting Apparitions. We get 2 copies of Deja Vu Treachery and Fearmonger. That's going to be the Mysterio scenario. Mysterio scenario. Say that 5 times in a row. Okay, let's go and put this back in order so I could sleeve it all up later. That's going to be the fun part. Excuse me, is sleeving this all up here. Oh my goodness, man. I am so hyped. Dude, if it wasn't the time of hour, oh my gosh. The time of hour it is right now, I would be just probably sneaking in a game. But I gotta go to bed after this video I'm recording because I got work tomorrow. But I said, okay, I'm gonna crack this open and film it. I just had to, man. I just had to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here is, okay, so we have to open this now because this is part of that scenario. Another fresh packaroni here. If I can even get it open. Okay, kind of awkward. Everybody close your eyes, don't watch this. My awkward opening of this. Oh goodness. That is, oh Lord, that's good. If you guys don't sniff your packs after watching me unbox and sniff these packs, what are you doing? You got to start sniffing your packs. Okay, here we go. The Sinister Six has 25 cards. Oh my goodness. Okay. Put that there. All right, let's do this. Okay, so you get, oh my goodness. Oh wow. When they say the Sinister Six, it's really the Sinister Six. Vulture, Scorpion, Kraven the Hunter, Hobgoblin, Electro, and Dr. Octopus. Oh my gosh. And 8 health. They all have, oh no, these have 9 and these have 10. No, 7. Okay, so once you get to, okay, so Scorpion's the only one with like mega health. But this is going to be the Sinister Six. You get main scheme, side scheme, light at the end, heightened morale, taunting presence, team leader, take one for the team. I hope you guys can see this. Let me move this here so you can see that better. Brute force barricade, frequent flyer, high fashion, robotic enhancements, partners of pain, 1, 2, 3, and 3 copies of surprise. That is going to be the Sinister Six scenario cards there. And like I said, make sure to subscribe because we're gonna do a whole bunch of gameplay videos, but that's not gonna be till a few days later. I just need to, you know, get familiar with it off camera first, play it a couple times with my buddies, and then I'll record it and put it on YouTube for you guys, for everyone to enjoy. Okay, here we have the last scenario, which is going to be super awesome. Venom Goblin. This guy looks crazy cool. Steady toughness, retaliate 1, stalwart toughness. Oh my gosh. Infest the city. Force response: after Venom Goblin activates against you, move the glider counter to the main scheme with the least threat. Choose to either place 2 threat on that scheme or resolve its special ability. Oh wow, look at this. Skies over New York is the environment. Lower Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan, and Upper Manhattan main schemes here. That looks really cool. We are 1. Symbiotic Berserker. We got Symbiotic Monstrosity. Symbiotic Thralls. 4 copies of Symbiotic Thralls here. Wow, this has a lot of minions and stuff. And then we have Festering Mass, Joyride, and Spreading Panics there. That is going to be the Venom Goblins scenario here. This looks really fun. I hear this is a little bit tough to beat, but just looks like so much fun. So I can't wait to try this out in true solo and also in just multiplayer with my buddies. Here we have the, okay, these are going to be the modular sets. Looks like this is going to be Chaos in the City. 2 copies of Now or Never, and that's going to be Chaos of the City there. All right, nice, cool. Go ahead and sleeve all this up as well. Put this here. Okay. We have another modular set here. It's called Down to Earth. You get 3 copies of the Common Criminal. This obligation here: friends and family, a side scheme of volunteer work, threat, or menace, and then you get 1 copy of Loose Ends there. So that is going to be the Down to Earth modular set there. All right, so let's go ahead and get this back in order to sleeve it up as well. I'm going to be doing a lot of sleeving up here. Okay, so we got another modular set. This is called Goblin Gear. It's got 6 cards. You got Advanced Glider, Concussion Bombs. This is very thematical here. Incendiary Bombs, Smoke Bombs, Limitless Supply, and Remote Navigation. This looks like Venom Goblin. This looks like Venom Goblin's modular set here. Crazy, super thematical. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much fun playing this. Because I get Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and a bunch of Web Warrior cards. You don't understand. I thought I'd never get it. Oh my gosh, if you like watched from the beginning of this video, then you heard the story when I was opening up Miles Morales of how I had it and almost had it. It's just a crazy thing, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy thing. Crazy how life just does things, you know? Here we go. Now that's a good pack. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm just happy I have Sinister Motives, man. I'm just... You have no idea. Oh my goodness. Get that out of here. I even wore my Spider-Man shirt for this video. That is a good smelling pack. Okay. Here we go. Looks like we get more. Wow, we have a lot of modulars here, which is, I'll take all of them. Give them to me. Whispers of something. And this is the campaign cards. Okay, so that's what I was trying to do. Okay, so we have, let's see, we can try to speed up to this. We got 2 copies of Life Supply Decoy. Teamwork makes the dream work, hidden in the shadows. from every direction. This is going to be the Guerrilla Tactic modular set, life-size decoy, teamwork makes the dream work, hidden in the shadow, and coordinated effort. All right, here we go. Can't wait to do the campaign with my buddies too. That is going to be awesome. Okay, here we go. Now we have here Osborne Tech. Okay, so it is a 6 modular set here for Osborne Tech. As you can see, oh wow, this is the super upgraded Sinister 6 here. Tracking display, spiked gauntlet, neo-carbon scales, kinetic armor, ionic boots, and arm cannon. Okay, that's the Osborne Tech there for the Sinister 6. Well, it has those characters there, but it's, you know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with these modulars. Personal nightmare, okay. Hope it's not a personal nightmare when I play this. Induced panic, evil doppelganger. Whoa, that's crazy. Evil doppelganger. Weakness from within, and fool's paradise, and then 2 copies of deepest fears here. That is going to be the personal nightmare. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Put this back here. Okay, here we go. We got Dr. Octopus. This is going to be the Sinister Assault modular here. So this looks like you get the Sinister 6, you get Dr. Octopus, you get Electro, you get Hobgoblin, Craven the Hunter, Scorpion, and you get Vulture. So these are going to be the Sinister 6 Sinister Assaults. Pretty cool there. Okay. Awesome. Bada beam, bada boom. I have a question for someone in the comments. Can I play this with the Sinister 6 scenarios since they have Dr. Octopus, like all those there? No, right? Because it can only be if Dr. Ock is out and this Dr. Ock comes out, you can't, because you can't have them in the same deck, right? Is that the rule, the unique rule? Let me know in the comments if that is not possible. I don't think so, but yeah, I don't think you can play those together. Symbiotic Strength is this next modular here. Okay, so we get improvised weapons, violent tendencies, webbed up. That is a super cool art. That's from like the 90s. Enraged Symbiote. I love this Venom art here. Swinging Assault, and Unstable Sentience. That is going to be the Symbiotic Strength cards there. All right, now let's go ahead and put these all back here so I can sleeve them up. Get ready for the game time. Okay, here we have the last one. It's called Whispers of Paranoia, Delusion of Collusion, Manipulated Mind, Old Grudge, and then we have Analysis Paralysis. Both Spider-Man's there, and then you got a Nick Fury there. Super cool. So that is the Whispers of Paranoia. Okay, let's go ahead and put these here so I can sleeve them up. Same situation. And put this down here. Now, this is going to be the campaign cards here. Okay, so the best was for last. Wow, okay, cool. Interesting. A Public Outcry, Smear Campaign, Back Alley Burglary, Cat in a Tree, Henchman Heist, Off the Rails, Rubble Rescue, Snitches Get Stitches. Oh my gosh, that's a super funny card there. Those are going to be the campaign cards there for side schemes and attachments. Let's go ahead and put these back how they came out in order. Definitely did it backwards. So this goes first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, here we go. Now these are going to be the campaign shield tech, combat darts, impact dampening suit, laser goggles, propulsion gauntlet, retinal display, that's pretty cool, shock knuckles, that's also pretty cool, wave bracelets, and wrist navigator. All right, that's pretty cool there. So go ahead and get these back in the same order. Now, I know this is what everyone's been waiting for. The best part about this cards, about Sinister Motives, besides everything else that's amazing, then the best part about it, all of it's the best part. You get the symbiote suit and Venom Eddie Brock. Ladies and gentlemen, the fun is going to begin. This card right here, unfortunately, you can only get in Sinister Motives, and you can only have one max per deck. It's a broken card. It's a 4-cost upgrade. It your identity gets +1 for each of its basic powers, a +1 hand size, and +10 hit points. Yeah, you get an extra encounter card dealt because you get the extra encounter card icon, but this card is just so good, man. It's worth that extra encounter card. 4 copies here for 4 of my decks. Aggression, justice, leadership, and protection. Sorry, Deadpool, you don't get one, but yeah, Deadpool does great with this card here. But Eddie Brock Venom, we also get Eddie Brock Venom. He is a 4-cost ally, 2 thwart, 3 attack, 6 health. And look at this art. I love Venom, man. This is awesome. Response: after you reveal an encounter card, deal 1 damage to Venom. Deal damage to an enemy equal to the number of icons. Boost and boost in the card's boost area. So, oh my gosh, man. I'm so hyped and so excited. I cannot. Just go and leave a like on this video, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even leave a like for me. Leave it for Sinister Motives. Leave it for the story that I told you guys, that now we have it. And you know what? Most importantly, leave a like for everyone who does not have Sinister Motives, because every like that this video gets is going to be just a like that someone is going to get Sinister Motives. So if you like it, that means someone else is going to get a Sinister Motives that doesn't have it. So start that train, and in the comments, go ahead and just put W, because this Sinister Motives unboxing champion is just a W. If you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. This was our unboxing of Sinister Motives, the most hype, coolest, best encounter expansion. You get crazy villains, like crazy awesome, super awesome villains here, and scenarios, and the bell tower, and environments, and you get Eddie Brock here. You get a bunch of web warriors. You just get Ghost Spider, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, symbiotic suits. Oh my gosh, man, I'm so hyped for this. My mind is like, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really appreciate you guys. YouTube thinks you're gonna like this video right here. For more of our unboxing videos, go and click this playlist right here. And without further ado, this was Marvel Champions Sinister Motives Expansion Pack. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter here at the Wolf's Den of Champions, where we do everything Marvel Champions. We'll catch it in the next video. Peace.